Okay, so now we've turned the pump up to full power and we have a very ethereal type of look of misty rain. Still looks very wet and rainy because that's exactly what it is. I'm just going to put an umbrella on it just to show you. Just give me 1 second. The rain is either on or off. There's no control over the flow unless you're using motor drives on the pumps, which we don't really want to be doing. So I'm just going to walk into it again now with an umbrella just to show you how it's going to look. Okay, now we're going under the umbrella. You can see how much rain there is around me. It's probably spreading to about 1.5 meters upstage, downstage, with a little bit of splash out either side. And obviously as the rain stops with this type of misty rain, you can see now, just wait and see, you'll see the way it drops and finishes. Good to turn it off. Now let's see the way it finishes. Going off now. This is a heavier rain, visually heavier anyway. It's much flatter scan, doesn't spread as much as you can see on the floor there. It's landing in about 600 as opposed to 1.5 meters, the other one. It is a different type of effect though, if you look at it. Uses about the same amount of water. It can be turned down a little bit more than that. And the centres we can adjust slightly to make it a little bit closer together. Let's get the umbrella. Much heavier. Plenty of people going through it. Much heavier effect. Use the same amount of water roughly. You can see the distance actually quite narrow. If I step into it. Quite narrow. Quite heavy droplets, depending on what you want, really. This effect again, as you can see, as it gets higher up, you notice the nozzles, which could be a bit closer together, so there's slightly less pressure of water, but you do obviously get that long V at the top, which has to be masked in somehow. So if you can see, the jets do drop down very flat, so there's no reason why you couldn't mask it. If you look at that now, the depth, the width, where it's falling, and then the width of the effect. It's not the best video shot, but again you can see the V's at the top, but we can put those a little bit closer together so you won't see as much, but obviously it's still could be noticeable depending on what you really are going to find acceptable. Quite noisy, but I suppose if it's dropping onto some soft fabric or some other type of thing, or into a grate, into a drill, without plastic, it'll be fine. So you can compare the two. Now, roughly compare the two. spread of the Misty one. Obviously that's like 1.5 meters at the bottom, at the base, compared with the one further away, which is hardly any really. It bounces more, but two different effects really, depending what you really want. You can mask out the top edge with lighting. Torrential linear rain. This is the on-off effect. Off and silence. On. Rain starts instantly, but stops with no drips. Off. On. Off. Misty rain. On. Off. On. Off. On. Like I say, you can see kind of how much spread there is on this. If you look through the light there, you've got a good 1.5 meters, I would say. Maybe even 2 meters, sort of like catchment area you would need for that great effect. Light rain, heavy rain. Also see the light mist does tend to float at the bottom a little bit, outwards. Right off, heavy off. Light it from the back and then light it from the front. Not sure that makes any difference or not. which then falls out to about 1.5 metres with a bit of wisp at the bottom. Or you've got the heavier rain, which, to be honest, if we brought the nozzles in a little bit, we could probably get a slightly lighter, but definitely looks like a torrential downpour. I guess it really depends on what is the effect we're looking for. Either one uses about the same amount of water, so 1,000 litres, just under 1,000 litres in 5 minutes, probably a bit less than that actually. I think we worked out about 750 over 5 metre length of bar. Difference in noise obviously, but that is because it's following a hard plastic surface. Light rain on. Light rain on. Heavy rain on. Basically, the majority of it is about 0.75. So it's roughly falling in about 150, isn't it? 1 metre 50. See the way it spreads out towards the bottom there. And the splash out, like I say, 1.5 metres total with a bit of out splash from the misty droplets.